Right. This should be good. Hang on. Wait, can you actually hear the video? Yeah, you can. Okay, good. So this is an offline PB that I got in this category. Yeah. Enjoy, I guess. I haven't really timed the run myself, but it should be pretty decent. I did do a lot less mistakes than I usually do in the runs. That's just a weird side effect of this game. It's just, you can't play this on stream, like with splits and whatnot, and not do mistakes. It just doesn't work. I play so much better when I pretend it's practice. So I did a couple of runs. I only really needed like a few of them. And yeah, there you go. This is definitely a PB. I don't know what the time is. I'm pretty sure that it's sub 130. I might be subbing Kane with this as well. But I'm not sure. Wait, this is weird. This is not even my PB at the end of these splits. How's up with that? Well, my actual PB is a 131. I don't know what the hell's up with this. Did I just not save my splits or something? I don't know, this is odd. Or maybe I'm comparing against something that isn't my PB. Oh, average seconds, yeah, there you go. Personal best, there you go. Yeah. Hey, banter and brawl. Yeah, right. So this is it. Unfortunately, this game is it's just as boring to play as it is to watch. There's nothing going on. At least for Island 1. Pretty much all the standard shit if you've been watching my resets or my past PBs. But this will probably go on YouTube, but this is just gonna be like the last run I will do of this game because this is so fucking boring most of the time. But yeah, this run is still far from being perfect or anything like that. Like, as per usual, I'm not doing the great gate skip, so that's like a minute right there. And then I did a couple of really dumb mistakes in Slippery Climb, I think. But other than that, most of this has been going pretty smoothly, so that was a good run, I think, maybe. Definitely one that I'm, satisfied with, to the point that I don't really run this anymore. Which doesn't necessarily mean a lot, because I'm not always, I don't have the highest speedrun standards, but yeah, it's decent enough. And thanks for the host, Papaya. Hey Blitz. I don't need good luck. This is a restream. This is a run that I've already done. I brain farted there at the start. Yeah. There are a few more brain farts in this run, but yeah. I'm only trying to figure out what the actual time is. Also, well, I don't run timers when I do offline runs. Usually I can tell if the run is good enough or not. If it's good enough for what I want it to be. And this one was. At least it felt good enough. Felt pretty good actually, so I'm reasonably confident that this is sub 130. It's so much easier to run these offline. It's incredible actually. Hey Lakira. Technically, bro, there's a chance, but I don't think it's not a PB. Yeah, I'm restreaming this because I also need the loadless time, so I'm not gonna like calculate that shit or just I don't know, do it in Vegas or something. I'll just yeah, do it like this. Because that way I don't have to upload it either. I just stream it, and then I highlight it on Twitch, and then I upload it through Twitch. I export it to YouTube. I don't think it's a 1 second PB. I think I dropped like 2 minutes or something in Jaws of Darkness in my PB. I fucked up the bonus run really hard. At least I think it was in my PB. Might have been an old PB too. I'm pretty sure that was like the worst part of my entire run there. So, yeah, I didn't do that in this run. I've died a handful of times, but not too often. I think less than a handful, actually. I'm not gonna do Crash 2 or 3. They're just so fucking cancer to play. And the fat guy is dead. See, I'm even losing time. Kind of because of hop sliding, but not primarily. It requires a lot of practice to do it right. And I genuinely believe it's more difficult to do if you use circle to slide, as opposed to R1. Because if you use circle, you need to like more sort of like claw the controller in a way or something to do it a little bit better, but it just seems retarded. And I don't want to get used to using R1 to slide. Like I've done hop sliding a couple of times, but it doesn't really seem too rewarding either. or fast. Oh, well, it is fast, but it doesn't seem like fun fast, if you know what I mean. Not like NSS or NSJ. And primarily though, because the games are just fucking terrible. We're talking about the goddamn bounce mechanic, or the well, primarily the bounce mechanic, honestly, and you know, just other stuff. It's just terrible games, terribly executed titles, and I don't like that. It's just like random glitches happening. It already happens in this game, and this is the most polished one of the three. And if it's already happening in this one, then I don't know. It's only gonna get worse in 2 and 3, specifically 3. That one is just fucking. That one is just the worst, actually. There's no point to go back to the OG games. I haven't really done any relevant things in the OG titles in like forever. And I'm not going to. I think the last relevant run I've done for the OG games is my no-go PB. That was in late 2013, because that was second place at the time. And that's the most relevant run I've done. The last relevant one. Because at the time, Rabbit had the record, like 20 or 30 seconds or something faster than me. Anything I've done in the originals after that was pretty much just pointless, I want to say. Yeah, I said 20 or 30 seconds, I didn't remember. And I mean, I'd like to believe that my Crash 3 any % run, the one in like whatever the hell it was, I don't remember, 20 something minutes. I'd like to believe that that's relevant, but it really wasn't. It was just there to dethrone Jack, and yeah, not long after Kojiro came out and just did a run that was a couple of minutes faster than that, so it doesn't matter. I wasn't just second, I was also first in that category, dude. Oh, that was much longer ago. That was... oh boy, I think that was back in 2012. I had the record in No Item Glitch. Because that doesn't matter, because that's been like fucking ages ago. Because most of my records were just because I was the only one who did, you know, did those runs. And there really weren't much more players. There weren't many players at all. There were only like fucking 10 of us. In like early 2013, like 10 of us in the entire Crash community, you could say. Because you have the Spyro people who like occasionally migrated over to do like 1 or 2 races or something. There was Stoner, there was Star, there was Rabbit, there was me. There was Kane for Crash 1, but he was the only one who did it. At least the only one who did it actively. Yeah, there weren't many people. Yeah, there was still Rixa. Occasionally Crash 4 and 596. For Twinsanity, specifically. I don't even think Dylan even ran Twinsanity anymore when I came around. In terms of streaming. So, yeah. And that's pretty much all of them. Almost. There was Le Chanceux for CTR, I believe. I think it was there rather early. That was only a couple of months later when Paul and Braw and like a bunch of Finns just came around. Jazzy and... yeah. Kane doesn't even do NST anymore. Kane just does like random casual games all the time, which is cool as well. He doesn't even do runs of this actively. I haven't seen him do a run of NST in like 2 months or something. And Ricky has just been going to, well, other games. Which is fair because I've been going, getting into other games as well, other than Crash. I mainly stuck to it, but I don't know, I'd like to say that the speed game I played the most is still GTA 3 at this point. So, that's not even Crash. And Crash 4 and 596, I don't think he really wanted to do anything anymore in years. Which is fine, because speedrunning is fucking depressing, dude. Have you like paid attention to the community? It's all like some angsty children here. And everyone's just socially awkward somehow, and I don't know, you have like some gullible absolute idiots. And it's just it's annoying, really. It's annoying and depressing. Not so much in the GTA community, I want to say. At least the ones in the GTA community that I know in person don't seem that way. But in the Crash community there are a lot of these guys. To me, at least. I think it's actually kind of worse than Spyro, but that might just be me. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to say anything bad about Spyro people. But you know, if you have someone who fucking pretended, like, who faked his death or some shit in the Spyro community, then you know that guy's kinda weird. Not to hate on Jeremy Thompson, but you know, he kind of, you know, did things. No. Okay. I was relevant, maybe, in terms of Crash. Not in terms of, like, the entirety of I'm a speedrunner. Although I quickly turned into a... Wait, I need to split. Aha! I quickly turned into a member that people would recognize. Luke was relevant because he was known. Rabbit was relevant because he was known and good. Samurai Man was not exactly part of the I'm a Speedrunner community, but he was good. He was like the god of Crash Bandicoot. And Ronnie was not known. He was not a relevant person. Honestly. I don't know, I started off with Crash, so I believe... Like, I got my first, like, 1,000 followers just by doing Crash Bandicoot speedruns. I got them all in, like, half a year. So, I'm pretty sure I'm more known for Crash than anything else. But, the problem with Crash was that it got really boring, and at the time I only occasionally jumped into GTA 3. But I had plans to do 100% speedruns. But first ended up doing all missions, and then those two categories were my thing because I guess I was good at the game consistently for longer periods of time, which many other people weren't, because they only ever ran any percent. But that's about it. Like, I got pretty decent at them, but I wouldn't say that GTA 3 got me any, like, big recognition. Although I guess my viewer PBs, I think I got them all in GTA 3 streams, 100% runs. I mean, I had the record in that category too, and all missions. GTA 3 is just more fun. What about Oren? Oren is, yeah, Oren is also known. He was also relevant in that sense for I'm a Speedrunner. Even back then he was kind of a meme though. I mean, there were also like Spike stuff or something. The Spike stuff wasn't really known for being any good. It was just known for being there. Oh yeah, this is the worst bonus round in the game, and it kind of worked. Oh yeah, bro. Sounds a lot like me. Oren was asking for that, Blitz. He was asking for that. Although I've been a desperate little fuck as well at the time. I really wanted to be in the call for the finale. And they didn't invite me to it. And I was really pissed at everyone. Fucking dumb. How dare they disrespect the player? I don't think they do the tournaments anymore. You can look around, I guess. I don't know, look for Spyro speedruns. The channel, it's still around. Probably have it on there. And if they don't, then I don't know. Ask Ratchet 5 or Nintendo Gen 64. That's a whip and jump there. Although ever since I like got out of that IAS community, I've been contacted by Ratchet 5 a couple of times. He tried to like, I don't know. I don't know what he tried. He just wanted to talk to me and I'm like, yeah, what? He even showed up in my Twitch chat one time, I think. Maybe even more than once, I don't even remember. I've had a couple of interactions with Crystal Fisher, because he was, mainly because he was doing a Crash of the Titans DS Let's Play, and he used my speedrun as a reference. And I was like, yeah, you're promoting the real guy here. This is it. This is good. This is what people should always do. Other than that, I don't really know. I haven't really been talking to anybody of these people. I honestly don't really care for them either. If there's one guy who's cool, then it's Al, the AFH013, or Al Molloy. That's what he calls himself. He's kind of cool. I think I've been in a call with him. When? Back in like. It must have been 2015, I think. Like briefly with him, Rabbit, and some other guy, I think. He's kind of cool. The others are really, I don't know. But Al still sometimes, I don't like some of my tweets or something. So yeah, promoting the real person here, promoting the one he should be promoting. Promoting in air quotes. Fucking Boulder Dash is so good. I think IAS 10 being the last one is like... You say thank God to that, but we're up to Burrito Man 11 already. So this is much worse, and this needs to stop. Burrito Man 11 is... Well, Burrito Man 12 would be the next one. If that's ever gonna happen. You were reminded that it was meant to end at 7. And reminded that there was just gonna be like 6 runs of any percent. And then the 7th one would be the 1-year anniversary of Burrito Man. And it would also be the last one, and it would be 200%. That was the idea, and after that, we should be donezo. I think Burrito Man is much worse than IAS was. IAS was like a successful Crash Olympics. Oh yeah, Summer Bash. Summer Bash, New Year's Bash. Which is hopefully not happening this time. Right? Although I've said it before, at this point, I have not attempted Bash in such a long time that I would join another 200% race, but I wouldn't like finish it or anything. But I would probably join one and play up to like the Plats or something, and then quit. Honestly, at this point though, I'm glad I can leave. I can, like, not take Crash Bandicoot speedrunning into 2018. Because this run should be the last one I do for Crash. Until maybe, like, a new game comes out. Or until, you know, I don't know, we find, like, really insane strats or glitches. Like we did last year with CTR and Bash. Because I briefly came back to do those games. I wouldn't say more seriously. I've taken GTA 3 fairly seriously in the past. Would never be more serious than it was back in like 2015 or something. When I did, I don't know, like all missions runs and also 100% runs a bit more frequently. I think it'll never be more than what I did back then. I don't know yet. I just want to see if I can get good times with the new strats. Just need to learn the strats, and then we'll see what I can get. Oh right, calling out lurkers is a new feature on Twitch. So that's like one of the biggest sins in streaming, according to some people. Now it's a feature. That's cool. I think they're all from 2015. I'm not sure. My any percent PB is really old. All missions? It's kinda old actually. But yeah, I don't actually remember how old they are. That was a nice quick hit on Kong. Oh wow, this pace is gonna be pretty ridiculous, I think. Well, everything beforehand hasn't been like crazy or anything, but it's been good. There hasn't been anything that we haven't seen before in my good old resets. Oh, yeah, I had to wait there. Or maybe didn't have to wait, but I wasn't so sure. This is gonna be like a minute ahead, which is pretty decent. It's precisely a minute. Okay. I've seen like 48 seconds or something before, but a minute is pretty decent. It's a good sub 31 Kong, which is what I usually want to get. But it's sub 31 by quite a bit, so that's a good pace. But that's not the biggie yet. I think in my PB I fucked up the Lost City bonus and did some other stupid shit. And there I struggled to drop down there. And because of that, the cycles are a little bit different now. I kinda adjusted for them, to them, while waiting. Thankfully didn't get hit there, so I can get the good invincibility. I think the crazy pace is only gonna come up on the Brio split. So for now you don't need to really be excited, because I've seen all these paces before in my attempts. And there I fucked up a little bit. But I've had troubles with this bonus recently anyway. It was like one spin jump wouldn't work, and then whoops. Just doesn't. really look as good as I want it to look. Wasting time, a couple of seconds bouncing on boxes. That's not the worst thing in the world. And this is spoilers, one of the more annoying bonuses in this game, and I didn't fuck it up, so... No, no, on the PS1 version you have at least jumps that don't... Like, you don't have these ledges. You don't get ledged on the PS1 version. But in this one, you do. That's the problem. Oh yeah, more spoilers. I did get the Cortex power skip because it's easy. If you do analog movement and take kind of precise angles, then you can actually carry this invincibility all the way into this motherfucker over there without taking damage. It would be, well, a little bit faster. But unfortunately, yeah, I really can't get used to analog, so for this game I really have to go D-pad. Which is good for parts like this. I can spoil the new Star Wars movie if you want to. But all I can say is I didn't like the movie, so whatever. But since this is going to go on YouTube, I don't know if if I want to spoil Star Wars in here. Since a Crash Bandicoot video is not necessarily one where you would expect to hear Star Wars spoilers. And yeah. I'll just let it be. Also, well, I'm streaming, so anyone could enter the chat and just say, well shit, you just ruined the movie for me. Hey Benson. This is the retirement run, yes. Well, hopefully. It should be. This was much better than any of my PVs. Yeah, generator room's still the scariest level of the run. I'm still being a pansy ass when I'm playing this. Because even in offline runs, I don't want to risk a fucking research because this is fucking gay. No, I actually legitimately think episode 8 was absolute garbage. But everyone can have their own opinion. Like, there were cool scenes in episode 8, but I didn't really enjoy the story, like, at all. Like, the overarching plot of the entire fucking movie. I think it was fucking gay. See, that's where I disagree, Blitz. I don't think he was good except at the end. I don't think he was good at all, ever, in the entire movie. And I am playing the pronoun game now because this is gonna be an upload to YouTube, haha. Well, yeah, Ben, that was the only good subplot. I feel like, even though it, you know, even though the third character you mentioned is envisioned in a way that I don't agree with. Oh yeah, somehow I took damage there. In a way that usually doesn't happen, but whatever. No, that's exactly what I well, I did like 7. So I definitely get those people. I didn't like 8, so I didn't like 8 because it kind of didn't elaborate on anything. Ah, fuck it, who cares? Let's not talk about Star Wars. Let's talk about these sexy, amazing splits that I'm going to get, because they are obviously god tier. Also, yeah, check out this fucking strat in Pinstripe. If you can't do the fast strat, then at least do the entertaining strat, which is this one. just shitting in his chair. And not taking any damage, even though you're like right in front of his face. That's the good shit. Dude, NST is the fucking worst. It's so fucking bad. Just think the hype for this trilogy is just so undeserved. I don't agree with it at all. Oh shit, I need to split. And oh, like imagine if this was minus 105. The joke will continue forever. Fucking PINSTRIPE. Nah, dude, fucking Crash 2 is worse than Crash 1. And Crash 3 is even worse than Crash 2. The 1 is the most polished one. But it still has problems. Crash 2 has a lot more problems in my opinion. Crash 3 has like only consists of problems, so yeah. Fucking good QA testing, I guess. And then people say, oh man, this game is so good because it has so many people in the credits. It can't be bad. Did you realize how many people worked on this game? Yeah, and they all fucking sucked at whatever they did. It's actually embarrassing that they have so many goddamn names in the credits, and their credits are like fucking 8 minutes long, in a game that is a fucking platformer. And it has like hardly any characters, honestly. Because normally when games have long credits, they have like story writers and character designers and everything. They have everything on there. I could have done a better job at this. and they just have like the fucking longest list ever. And they all did a shitty job. Tekken isn't anime. Isn't there an anime movie of Tekken? I think so. When am I making my own crap? Dude, I think I've talked about this before, but it must have been a long time ago. When I was like I don't know, like fucking 11 or something, I used to like draw a lot, and I made like concept arts and shit for a theoretical Crash game that I wanted to happen one day. With like story modes for every fucking character, and like have like intertwined stories, just Crash meeting with Ripperoo or something and then battling, and then you do that from Crash's perspective, and then later you unlock Ripperoo's story, and then you do it from Ripperoo's perspective, and all that kind of stuff. And you just have like this long ass campaign, have cool levels and shit, and obviously it never happened, but yeah, that was what I was what I would have loved. Oh yeah, Beton Bandicoot. Oh yeah, this is the fucking... See, I got super lucky that I didn't die there or get hit or something. I have to wait for the bird. That was like one bad mistake. Oh yeah, I don't even have an arc, so I couldn't have gotten hit, I would have died. Which would have been terrible because I was already pretty far into the level. Yeah, as long as you don't remix the fucking Crash Bandicoot themes, then you're fucking hired, dude. Rillaroo backstory. Dude, since I owned Bash, I think I would have included every character. Every character that I, like, know in the franchise. I would have tried to, like, fucking shove it in somehow. Like, I was gonna make a fucking Tawna storyline, I think. I didn't even know Tawna's name at the time. But unfortunately, I don't see Activision or Vicarious Visions hiring me for good Crash Bandicoot ideas. Cause fuck 'em. Oh. Yeah, I also died in this bonus apparently. Yeah, just make a storyline for every character. Not like the origin story, but just this, the plot that they, or the story that they follow within the game. And naturally you would like meet friends and enemies from the past and blah blah blah. I gotta say that's a legit reason to ban someone. But you know what the most legit reason is to ban someone? If they make a fucking insane joke. Haha. Or a 4K joke. Any joke that is like done way too much in this game or for the promotion of this game needs to be banned. I think it's fucking retarded. 4K. Speaking of which, I've been like storyboarding my own next video that may or may not happen. So be prepared for that. There might be a new Crash Bandicoot related piece of art coming to your YouTube feed if you're subscribed to Pete the Player. Yeah. That kind of shit, Benza. Is this Dark Souls? Dark Souls 5. The Cunt's Reckoning. Yeah, a friend of mine had a PS3, like he had like his cousin's PS3 or something, borrowed it from him, and he had Dark Souls 2, and I've never played Dark Souls in my life, and he just went like, yeah, I'm gonna do this little experiment here, because I've done it with other friends. You just play until like the first boss in Dark Souls 2 or some shit, and we'll see how long you'll take to figure everything out. And all his other friends would take like, I don't know, like fucking an hour or something. And I did it in like 25 minutes, I think. And I felt like I was so fucking good at games. And he was just so fucking surprised. And then we watched the first part of the speedrun of the Dark Souls 2 speedrun, and they do it in like fucking 3 minutes or some shit. And I just go, how the fuck can you take so long? Like, as long as these people, like his other friends took. It's not that hard. Like, they had like problems beating the first boss, and all I would do is just like figure out how to dodge an attack and loop him. Kinda like you do it in Kingdom Hearts speedruns or something. And it works, it's easy. I don't know, it was some big guy or something. But that was really long ago. What they did in the speedrun was just like get like some OP weapon or something, and they would just like one-hit KO him or some shit like that. But I don't know anything about Dark Souls, so maybe it wasn't the first boss, or maybe it's some other bullshit. I don't know. Maybe the strats have changed. I don't know. But yeah, I felt really competent that day. Yeah, and this is where I fucked up in my PV a couple of times. And if you fuck this up once, then you already lose like 30 seconds. I think I fucked it up like 3 times or some shit. Honestly, it's not super easy though. No, like starting the game actually. Oh yeah, that was like the fucking dumbest way to lose a mask. Not the boss itself. Like, people would apparently just get stuck everywhere or something. Or maybe I didn't do it in 25 minutes, maybe I did it in like 40 or something. 35 or something. Yeah, that was a dumb death, but it doesn't really make a difference. Not a huge one. I have Bloodborne. I've just never played it. Hey, it came with my PS4 bundle, so I don't know. My then girlfriend played Bloodborne for like 10 minutes or something, and she was kinda intrigued, but didn't want to continue playing. I just watched her play it, and it didn't really look interesting to me. So I don't know if it's a good game. But my friend, the one who did the Dark Souls 2 thing, he really likes Bloodborne. So maybe it's something for you, bro, anus. But it's definitely not my cup of tea. Is it actually hard? I don't think it's hard, honestly. I refuse to believe that. I think people just suck. It's hot garage, okay. Yeah, that typo is actually funny. And Dark Souls 2 didn't seem overly difficult. You just figure out how something works. I mean, I'm judging it by the first boss, but it didn't seem difficult. So I think that's absolute horse shit. Wait, what? You've been saying garage for years, really? I never noticed that. Yes, you can use a mask to just go through the scene, but this game has so inconsistent physics that you don't really want to take those risks. Oh wait, Brio's the next thing. Looks like I'll be saving a bunch of time. Well, I should be saving a bunch of time because of freaking Jaws of Darkness. God. Did you actually ban Blitz and never unban him? I'm wondering. Because he hasn't said anything since you banned him. Oh yeah, that was also a stupid way to lose a mask. Usually when you bounce, well, when you like jump on Bria, he just bounces you back. I do it for swag, but that time it failed. Like that bounce. But if anything is hot garage, then it's this fucking game here. Hang on, what is this? So the FFZ icon is still a thing if you pop out your chat? Is that normal? I only saved a minute. I expected more. Legacy pop out. Oh! Right. I didn't know that. I only realized that now. It really fucking pisses me off. I want that FFZ icon on my chats all the time, honestly. It's annoying that Twitch is like doing some fucking code bullshit, reworking the entire site, and now FFZ is not working. Because I don't want to type out fucking emotes. I prefer to just, you know, click on them and then press enter to something. It would be much easier. Yeah, for no reason as well. Are they gonna add like any new features? Any features that are it could be like worth it? Because I don't think they are. At least I haven't heard of anything. Oh yeah, they added achievements. Great. I don't give a shit about Twitch achievements. Which is really cool if it would, like, I don't know, pull data of the past. Because I should have like a bunch of achievements for like viewer PBs and shit. But I didn't get anything. Guess why? Because it was in the past. So Twitch can't give me my 200, 300 viewers that I had in the past, and instead it says I've never even gotten more than 70. I don't like that. Splash Factor unleashes Hulk. Yeah. The German dub. It's the German dub of Crash 1. Big crash board race. I don't know, if you have anything to race, we can do it. That's a link I want to click, but yeah, I hope it doesn't freeze the video or anything like that. Seems dumb. It didn't do anything. Nothing. Cool. By the way, the time trial is like 1 second slower. It's just a safety measurement. Oh yeah, and I think I fucked up in Stormy Ascent a little bit. So I could also save time there. But right now this is a hot sub 130 pace. Yeehaw. Yeah, so far, oh, well, in the entire run, Slippery Climb was the worst level, so that was the worst mistake that happened. I don't think I really do any mistakes in general after this. At least nothing big. Oh wait, yeah, I do a mistake in Jungle Rollers of all levels. But it's not terrible. Right now, off the top of my head, I can't remember any other mistakes. But there's probably something. I still like how they literally forgot to add one mask to this level, which should be right here. So light always runs out around there. You need to snipe the mask to be safe. But it's not difficult once you get used to it. Are they even gonna make another PlayStation All-Star Battle Royale? I think that's the big question. And if they are they allowed to put in Crash this time? Or is Activision still gonna be all anal about it? Because I think they might still be anal about it. Crash Bash Live, yeah! Hey, whatever happened to Crystal's Wrath? Are they still making the game? I've been wondering about that. Although Crystal's Wrath has been looking worse and worse the more big updates they've made. To me, at least. But it must have been like 2 years since I've seen anything about it. So... yeah. Now all this hype for nothing. Crystal's Wrath isn't even my game, it's not even the game that I envisioned. It's not the one with the billions of storylines and this overarching plot that kind of like combines them all together into one big final fight against Rillaroo or something. Dude, that would be fucking epic if Rillaroo was the last boss in my game. That would be so fucking fun. Let's be real though, Rillaroo is the real villain of the entire franchise. It's not Uka Uka, it's not Cortex, it's not Nina or anyone. It's just Rillaroo. He's been pulling the strings ever since. Scoparilla. Yeah, Scoparilla. If VV made another Bash, they would ruin Bash. I don't even know how that would be possible, but they would do it. They would... I don't know, they would just fucking ruin it. Ruin a game that is already... like, the worst. They would do the impossible possible. Would make the impossible possible. Make 10 rounds each game. Yeah, that's what they would do. They're all the worst. They're all the worst, they all suck. So yeah, there you go. Fucking bullshit backtrack segment. Yeah, all Crash games suck. Except Crash 2 and Twin Sanity. And Fusion. Oh my god, this fucking backtrack segment is the worst. It's so long. Well, to me personally, NST is not the worst necessarily inherently, but it's just the most disappointing Crash game. Bash is just the most brutal one. Crash Bandicoot Garage Trilogy. Mom is the best game. You know, I think Mom does a lot of things right. I think they had a lot of good ideas. I like Mom. I like CTTR in concept. I also like CTTR in execution, but it does get really boring and stale after a while. Also, the whole bowling stuff is a bit redundant. So, Og, are you still gonna do CTTR runs with the T-Rex skip and the Toontown skip? I still want to know what the fastest time would be if you get everything first try. Okay. Well, yeah, maybe a better setup would be good. Yeah, Toontown doesn't seem that bad. It's T-Rex. But T-Rex is... If you just see the T-Rex skip, it's just unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's that ridiculous. CNK, true, any percent. I want someone to do it. I want to see someone do everything. Everything. I don't know, it's just taking some time. CNK true any percent is the shadow challenge. It's where you can't see shit, but still need to drive races and win. Dude, Benza, you've been saying this all fucking year. You've been saying it the entire year, and you didn't do 200% MM. Just fucking do it. I think I've been asking you like all the time this year, like just nothing happened. Whatever, you always just said, yeah, I'm still gonna do it. Right after the stream. That'd be cool. I just wanted to see someone break my record already. It's been standing there for over a year now. There is no hardcore routing, dude. My PB already uses the best route you can use. Unless you found more codes or something. Oh yeah, it's gonna be New Year's Bash, right? Dude, yeah, MM was like in October or something last year. Or maybe even September, I don't know. My PB is over a year old. And it's world record. Yeah, you've been saying that the entire time too. With the whole all trophies thing. So which one are you gonna optimize more? 200% or all trophies? You have to decide for one of them. Yeah, if your route is not fucking ridiculously awesome, then I don't know. Then your speedrun is gonna be the most disappointing shit ever. Ben, the game is just gay. Nothing wrong with the cycles too fast or crash being too slow. The game is just horse shit. And everything is dumb. That's what it is. Fucking working on the fucking speedrun route for a year. Of a game that has an actual like win button, basically. Oh yeah, getting hit there was not bad, by the way. So I don't get invincibility here since I, well, can't really get it. I need this. I don't want to blow it up. I'm just commenting on my run for a change. Well, yeah, it's actually a WUMPA. The insane route. The insane route that took a fucking year. A year in the making. Let's check this out. That's fucking boring to look at. Sub 5, yeah, hopefully, if he's not gonna sub 5, then I'll be sorely disappointed. Why are you going to Estonia? What are you gonna do in Estonia? Can you not go to Latvia instead? In March? Since I'm gonna go to Riga in like mid-March, I think, for a week. With some Russian people. I hate this bombs. But thankfully the physics work the way they should. Not like one time, where it just like smashed the crates under me and just fell to my death. In a way that usually doesn't happen. I've been getting hit left and right in this. Ah, you're just good. I thought you were like actually going somewhere. So you're just gonna get shit-faced. You can also get shit-faced in Riga in mid-March with me. I'm just saying. Hey guys, look, it's time for the Great Gate Skip. And Pull and Benza are fucking planning to go to Riga in mid-March, I heard. So, yeah, that's happening. It's just because my Russian teacher, she organizes like a trip to Riga, and we could just hop along if we wanted to. Originally only for people in her seminar, but there aren't enough people. Or, well, she has more free spots. So she asked some people of, well, her Russian class. And I was like, yeah, I'm in. I mean, why not? I can just go see the world. It only costs like $100 or something for a week. That's fucking criminally cheap. So why not? It's kinda cool. So I'm just going there to see the world. And I mean, since I probably can't go to ESA anyway, might as well just do that. What's that red silver chum? Well, it depends on the hotel. Past few times, I think it was like around about $200 for the hotel for the entire week. Plus, well, the train rides. At least if I'm going by train. If I was going to share a car with someone and we do it that way, then it's only going to be like... It was only like $80 or something. So ESA 16 was like 280 euros, whereas 2015 was like 400 or something. Overall, and then I still need to get like food and shit there. Oh yeah, that was a fucking idiot and didn't even wait for the invincibility to run out. But it doesn't matter too much. I mean, in the end, I would just work with like around 500 to 600 euros. Oh, 18 is at a hotel. Copenhagen house thing? Can you elaborate on that? What the fuck are they gonna do? Like, what? This sounds interesting. I mean, in case of the low chance that I might be going to ESA, I'd like to know about that. Oh yeah, yeehaw guys, it's time for Stormy Ascent, and I still have a shit ton of time to finish the run, so this seems good. Right, and that would be like the Sprash headquarters for the entirety of ESA, I suppose. It seems like an interesting plan if it's cheaper. It depends how many Sprash people there are, and that's gonna work out with the space and everything. Oh shit, everything's already booked? Oh fuck. I mean, if worst comes to the worst, then I'll just ask someone if I can like crash at their hotel room or something. That is, if I can go to the event. But if the Sprash house is happening, then that would be cool as well. I'd be down for that. The game dropped a jump right there, by the way. I remember that part, that just made me freak out for like half a second. But I didn't die. Hit the... Oh, right, okay. I don't think that's how you are supposed to avoid the spike. I did a mistake there, by the way. What you're supposed to do is go towards the screen, like press down on the D-pad. And if you don't go down that staircase with too much speed... That was fucking retarded, by the way. I got hit there, so I don't have a mask yet. But if you... Like, note how the spikes, like, look. And... they have these 4 spikes, or multiple spikes, should I say, going around, like, in a circle. Those are the ones you're getting hit by all the time. But going towards the screen, they only have like single spikes. And hitboxes are really accurate, so if you just align yourself well, like this. As you can see, I can go super close to the spikes actually and not get hit. Which is what usually fucks people over. So if you do that, you can like squeeze in between walls and spikes and everything, don't get hit, everything's cool. That's usually what people don't do and what fucks them over. If you align yourself with the wall, then you're almost bound to get hit by the spikes. The ones going outwards. But if you do it this way, then it's easy. Especially since there's a fucking invisible wall. Cycles aren't usually a huge problem to me. Well, sometimes they just desync for no reason, but that doesn't really happen often. And if you do everything fast, then you can still walk around it. Holy shit, this is a 127. Okay, didn't expect that. That's good enough. It's not a world record though, is it? enjoy this glorious ending. But yeah, world record is like 125 or some shit. Well, world record is also by Cameron, who is actually good at this game, unlike me. And he also does the Great Gate Skip, unlike me. So, yeah. I believe Cameron has a 125. I mean, you can go check the frickin' leaderboards. Yeah, Cameron is a fucking beast. And he says he can even go lower than that, which is ridiculous. But yeah, that's it. That's the thing. And that's the run. Cool, cool.